Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Disco Elysium. So, let's start this episode with some good news. I had another look for that stupid hawthorn bush in between recordings. You know, the bush that is supposed to be the location of a mixtape that I can give to the ravers. And yeah, I found it. It's over here. The one place that I didn't check, and that's where it is. Oh, hang on a second. There's also some orb that I haven't checked yet. Footfall within, not human. What does that even mean? Up there, the phasmid, perhaps. No, you know it's but a dog. Still looking for that phasmid. Well, maybe one day. But now, let's have a look at that. I mean, it's more like a tree than a bush, but okay.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. Bronze-coloured ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze.
Well, that ain't good. If it's just a tape fluttering in the wind, it will be kinda hard to play it. Oh, yeah, I can even see it. That tape is completely destroyed.
Just like promised, you've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages.
Yes, thank you, Shivers. You've actually been useful. Anyway, what are my options here? I have an interfacing check. Piss off, nature. Punch the tree. Why would I punch the tree? Good hawthorn, pet the tree. I mean, why would I want to pet the tree? But I think I would prefer to pet it rather than punch it.
Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102, underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Huh, well, that is interesting. A new sticker. Maybe I can put the sticker on my ledger.
You tree-hugging pansy.
I didn't really hug it, I just petted it a little bit.
The bronze ribbon twists around and within the branches in an intricately natural pattern. But there's something.
What do I see? Ignore thought. No, please tell me, what do I see?
There's a twisted logic in this mess. You see the ends of the ribbon, the way it flows, how it twists and turns. It's all starting to make sense. It'll be easier to remove now.
Alright, well, that gave me another point, but the chances have not increased. I guess this is already the maximum amount, so I may as well take this skill check right now without even bothering to check for any kind of new outfit, I suppose.
With slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches.
Alright, so I have the tape now, and yep, it's no longer here.
It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape.
Okay, how would I do that?
Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
Well, maybe. He was selling like the mixtape player, so he may have some expertise in that field.
What's the tape for?
It's for Egghead. I promised to make his Van Eyck's jams a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help. I'm too embarrassed to say. Right, Kim wasn't there when I accepted the task, and I was like, hey, I can just accept this completely pointless side mission because Kim isn't here to scold me for it. But I guess now I have to tell him anyway.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
Well, actually, Kim doesn't seem to be quite as annoyed about my side mission this time. He has to. He's the master of ceremonies, after all. I think at least one of the ravers would know how to fix a broken tape if they want to set up a nightclub. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Maybe Egghead can point me in the right direction. I mean, logic already kind of pointed me in one direction, so maybe I will check that out. So, yeah, we will see about that.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
He looks at his wristwatch a little impatiently. Okay, here the impatience comes again. But he has the same idea as Logic, so I guess we will give this a try, especially since it's just around the corner.
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape.
Right. Just my reasoning as well. And I mean, since I'm here, I may as well have another look at this stuff. I'm not sure if I really want to buy anything, but let's have a look.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Okay, I can attempt that conceptualization check again and see if I find any better glasses, I guess. I mean, this is more like a hat. And I'm pretty sure I can increase my conceptualization, so I may as well give this a try. Also, I guess this is like the new tape bundle that I just got. The bronze-colored tape was found in the branches of hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain. It gleams whenever a ray of sun hits the surface. And yeah, I will talk to the pawn shop guy, but let's give the skill check another try. So, conceptualization. Yes, I'm pretty sure I have quite a bit of stuff to increase that. Pretty sure there was more. Right, the other white outfit. And do I have even more? Encyclopedia. No, don't need that. And yeah, that's apparently all of it. Okay, let's give this another try.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Alright, this is already looking much better. Alright. So, maybe I can find some better stuff now.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
Ah, I see. A pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says Sub-Insulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone. Okay, let's try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
Do I want to be a sea monster, though? Can I see the stats on those glasses?
All right, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
Okay, so maybe I don't want to wear them.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
I mean, it would have been nice if the image actually turned blue, and if, you know, the whole game suddenly had like a blue tint whenever you wear these glasses.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
I mean, 3 real is not terrible. I could afford them. Kim, what do you think?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Okay, and what is your conclusion?
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Okay, I look like a blind musician, but I could do worse. Okay, these are my new glasses. Well, I mean, sometimes I wish I had more Inland Empire, but I'm not sure if I want to take the payoff of less perception. So I think I'm going to leave them for now. And what was in this box again?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy.
Yeah, again, nothing that really catches my eye at the moment that I really need to have. So, never mind. And what was this again?
The speakers below
Oh, right.
are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
I mean, I could afford these if I would sell that filament that I found in the doomed commercial area, and that is assuming that the pawn shop will actually take it for that price. I haven't actually tested it. However, now that we've learned the password, I should at least try if that password also works for the other filament. I mean, I'm guessing that each of them has like a separate password, so I'm not sure if this will work, but I should give it a try. But I guess after that, I may as well sell it and see if, the pawn shop is going to take it. And then I would be able to afford these, because, I mean, this isn't terrible. I could probably sacrifice some encyclopedia for more reaction speed and hand eye coordination. But okay, for now, I guess I'll leave it be. Let me quickly switch back to my normal outfit. So, the armor it is, and my RCM patrol cloak. Yep. And now let's check out the pawn shop again. And I may want to try to pawn in some stuff that I probably do not need anymore.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
So, do you know how to fix this tape? Show him the bundle of magnetic tape.
You mean re-spoolie? Yeah, I do, but...
But? Great, could you do it, please? This is important. I need to be able to play this tape for someone. Right.
But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty... worthless.
I don't want to pawn the tape. I want you to fix it. I can pay you, like, 2 real for it if you want.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
I'm not sure if he will. Wait, but you tinker with film tapes all the time, isn't that the same? Worthless? It's not worthless, Roy. This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene. Maybe you can help me some other way then. Yeah, you tinker with film tapes all the time.
No, it's different. Those film tapes actually mean something to me. But this is just a worthless bundle of old tape.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But it might be a big thing for the local dance music scene. That's gotta be worth something, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
He doesn't care at all. Do you know that old church down the coast? Yeah, probably, but he probably doesn't know that it's soon going to be the best nightclub in place.
Yes.
In town.
What about it?
I met some young ravers near the place. They want to turn the church into a nightclub and play some weird neo-disco beats there. They call it a Nordic dance music. I promise to help them with that. Right, that is a good summary.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes bzoot, bzoot, bzoot. But this tape could make it hardcore. Not very. I need to funk it up. Yeah, it needs more bass.
Man, you're really invested in this.
He looks at the bundle of tape in front of him. It shimmers under the shop's dazzling light show.
Okay, I'll help you out.
All right.
It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
We actually managed to convince him.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
Look at the clock. Wait, this took more than just a few moments. That was at least 15 minutes. I didn't actually pay attention to the clock. Well, thanks for the help. Proceed to take the repaired tape. Yeah, I mean, he did this for free. I'm not going to complain that it took like 15 minutes.
Yeah, my pleasure. I do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to use it for negative photon emissions. Anyway, can I sell you something, maybe?
Sure. Let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes. Well, I already know that he doesn't take it. I have some armor. I do, but I think I actually want to keep the armor. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. I'll check my pockets. Access your pawn menu. Yes, let's see if I can give you anything.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Well, I don't want to sell this. I feel I probably won't need that anymore, but maybe I'm going to keep it for now. A ball used for playing shot put, a favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. You feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. To sell such a beautiful old school parts equipment would be a sin. I mean, clearly this is a ball for petanque, but I mean, with Andre dead, I mean, what could be the potential use for this? I mean, maybe give it to his friend, but I never got this option, so I'm going to pawn this in. Yeah, I probably need that. Yeah, I would like to pawn this in, but only after I either found out what's on it, or once I'm pretty sure I will not find out what's on it. I guess I can pawn in all these postcards, of course. They don't really give me much money. I think I can pawn this in, right? The liquid has an unearthly blue tint, the kind of magic that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. I mean, I can't drink it, so I feel pawning this in is probably my only option here. I'm not sure about the pen. Yeah, whatever. Let's pawn in.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
The postcards, I suppose. There's probably no reason to keep them. This one, and I'm going to pawn in this one as well. Alright. And another postcard. And another one. I mean, these dice actually have some use. And I guess I will keep the figurine for now, because I'm not sure if this will have any use at some point. I may want to pawn this in at some point, because it doesn't look like me, so I'm not sure if I will ever be able to use this. And I guess I'll hold on to the rest. Okay. Right, I pawned in all the postcards and the medicinal spirit and the ball. And I hope I didn't sell anything that I should not have sold. Right, so I guess back to the Ravers it is.
Another time, perhaps.
And by the way, you also have some clothes
What
to
a
sell,
shirt.
right?
All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a shirt I want to wear all the time, but it might be a shirt that would be useful occasionally for certain skill checks, and it's not very expensive, so I'm going to buy it.
Welcome to Hjelmdal, officer.
Thank you. Alright, guess that's all.
Typical Martinez street life sits among assorted
I'm not
floor
sure
and table
how you are
lamps.
supposed to afford that. Is there really that much money in this game that you ever get enough for this item? I don't know.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding
Alright, I
the
have
rest
been
of the
looking at
troop.
that already. Nothing new here. Okay, now let's leave. Let's return to Egghead and give him the tape. Oh, hang on a second. Before I do that, I would like to listen to it. If I can. No, I can't interact with it apparently. I could interact with the Door Gunner Mega Mix, but I cannot interact with this tape. Well, it's a pity. It would have been nice to hear what's on it before I deliver it, but okay. Let's travel back to the church, I guess. And now we can talk to Egghead again. Alright, I'm going in on my own. You can wait here. Alright, I have something for you, Egghead.
The large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Good morning! Yeah! Pump it up! Pump it up! Pump it up!
He shouts, apparently unaware of the time of day. Okay, so I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Egg's jam. Give him the fixed Hawthorne tree tape.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
Alright, let's hear the remix.
A hand on his ear, he listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
What do you mean? Oh no, actually I found it tangled up in a hawthorn tree. Yeah, what do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
I'm ready. Alright. It certainly sounds a lot more layered now.
Here's that! The signs match perfectly! Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
The beat for the full assault?
Intriguing. The way I see it, Van Eyck based his remix on some famous original piece. Like a folk song. Something local. Seems you found an initial part with the main melody.
Okay.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
He nods to his friend behind the turntables. Also, why is the screen still black?
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key.
Alright.
No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
Maybe Arno van Eyck lives around here and just threw a part of his song away because he thought it was shit. Andrew's got it. Sounds like a local song remixed. I agree with Noid, it's just luck and Egghead's incredible mixing skills. I mean, interfacing seems to think the latter, so I'm going with that.
Be how it may, if it fits,
oh, there we go.
It fits. Bring up the volume.
Okay, thought gained, Arno van Eyck.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Andrew looks back at you. Oh, so we're still missing a proper bass. So we got the melody now, but the bass is still lacking. Alright.
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
I did.
You can't just leave it without a bass track.
I agree. Honestly, nothing springs to my mind right now, but I'll see if I can come up with a solution down the lane. Proceed with task. I think it's good enough the way it is. Adding that melody has already been a massive improvement. It's pretty hardcore now. Nope, it definitely needs more bass.
Yo, the warrior! The warrior of dance music!
Alright.
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
I will figure something out, don't worry.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Yeah, we want it to be hyper. That's definitely what we want for a Nordic dance music. Okay. I mean, it still sounds very similar. I'm not sure if the background song is actually changed now. Yeah, I think there is a little bit added to it. But it still needs more bass. Help Egghead with the beat. This may take a while, so I don't have any specific lead on this at the moment. I did get a new thought. Let's have a look at it. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be a coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of the man-machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eyck in disguise. Egg? Alright, well that's an interesting thought. I thought that maybe this would help me with the bass, but this seems to go in a somewhat different direction, so yeah, we'll see about that. At the moment, I don't have any open slots anyway, and it looks like there's only 3 left, so can't internalize that many more. I mean, I could remove some, but not sure if I want to. Anyway, now that this is done, yeah, I can't do anything about that until I set up the nightclub, and this probably as well. So instead, let's go back to Soona and try to convince her to cooperate with our Nordic friends. I mean, as far as I can tell, there's 2 options here. We can either convince her to leave the church by helping her finish her work, or just convince her to, you know, accept the ravers as, you know, tenants. A school of fish huddles around a fence post, then scatter into the dark. Oh, what is this? How have I not seen this before? Has my perception increased? Anyway, I will take that stuff, of course. But now let's go back into the church. And let's talk to Soona again. You're still here? Yes, you are.
Yes, what is it?
What if I just force you to leave? I'm a police officer. You have to do what I say. I'm not sure if I really have the authority to do that. What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work. Right. Can we find some kind of solution here?
I don't want to make anything work.
Can you not at least be slightly cooperative? Hold on. You don't want to make anything work? Alright, got your message here. What do you mean by that?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Okay, well, but I might be able to convince you with this suggestion skill check, which has pretty good odds. +1, research not going well. +1, discovered fortress accident. +1, discussed fortress accident with Dice Maker. Again, I'm not sure if I really need to change my outfit for this one, since it's already like the maximum chance, so let's just go for it.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something, right? That's what I've been thinking.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the boom boom anymore. Just think about it, right?
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for? Show her the production schedule. Well, I've just been talking about this, and I wasn't sure if I was ever going to need it. Maybe I'm going to need it now. What is an off-site copy, and why do you need it? By your old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in the Doom commercial area? Yeah, that's probably what she means. So, is this maybe what you're looking for?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
Okay.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Right.
Okay, but still.
So, what exactly is an off-site copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to the glowing cube inside the machine.
She's making it extra simple for you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Okay, well, I'm sure I can do that.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Good catch, rhetoric. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Oh God, not this again. It is not on-site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
I see. In the basement. Yes, I've been to the basement.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
Well, I guess not according to her definition.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored.
All right, if you say so.
We clear?
She stares at you with pleading, furious eyes. Okay, so I guess you mean the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Oh, I know how to get in. That shouldn't be a problem. Wait, bookstore lady, you mean Pleasant. Actually, I've already been inside the doomed commercial area. And where exactly is the offsite copy? Yeah, I've already been there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
I'm pretty sure the fridge was empty. So are you sure that's where it is?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offsite copy from the ice bear.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing inside that fridge.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Thank you for that reaction speed. I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place. Yeah, I didn't remember the note, but I did remember that the fridge was empty.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislav. Oh yeah, we did read the name in, the printout. And I remember the ice cream maker. And I think I couldn't open it because it had like a really high skill check. I also remember that I turned off the ice cream maker because I was hoping that maybe once it's turned off the ice will melt and it will be easier to open it, but I haven't been back there ever since, I believe.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. That feature creep and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crosses her arms
And
defiantly.
the heads. I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
I'm pretty sure I can do that for you.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I found the ice cream maker but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen. Right. I mean, I hope that it's not frozen anymore since I switched it off, but I honestly do not know.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it?
Yeah, I kinda did, I think.
I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Okay, I will go back there and maybe it is defrosted at this point because I think I switched it off. I hope I switched it off. Why can't you go and get the filament yourself? I mean, I kind of offered her to do this so she could finish her work here. So, why bother to ask her about this? I guess I'll just go and try to get that copy.
Thanks.
She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Qualsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
Oh.
It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
Oh.
The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is Prybar version 2.0 for professionals like you.
For professionals like me, so it's better than the one that I have, I guess. Well, that would be helpful. Let me have a look at that. Ooh. Kvalsund Kai2 multi-tool. Equip this to open locked containers in the world. This is an advanced Prybar, a Prybar plus 2, if you will, built by Kvalsund in Vasa. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and grey multi-tool will stagger any technician. Okay, that should definitely help me with that ice cream maker. Find the right tool or ask Soona for help. Okay, I think I have the right tool now. So, back to the doomed commercial area it is. And hopefully we can make this work. Okay, let's fast travel. And let's go back to the bookstore. Can I talk to you again?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Now I can ask her about the Dick Mullen book as well.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability. I would be happy to sell you another one, but unfortunately, it's the last copy we had in stock.
Of course, of course. So, no luck here. And I kinda wanna try to read that filament again. Oh, what exactly was this all about?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for...
I'm not sure if this is important in any form, but I guess I will try to increase my... Oh, I already have a shirt that increases physical instrument, and this one only adds +1 as well. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of stuff to increase my physical instrument. That's kind of sad. Pretty sure the shirt is the only thing. Otherwise, I only have, like, drugs, I suppose. I mean, maybe at some point I should just increase it. But sure, let's give this another try.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a
okay,
dog
these
for
odds
its
are a
master.
little bit better. Nope, still no luck here. I think I already failed this before, or maybe I didn't even try because, yep, I was worried I would just hurt myself.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Right, right.
Even your body has failed you. It's a miracle you didn't injure yourself.
Fuck you, you stupid barbell. Seems like I'm a little out of shape, or maybe these gloves just suck. Actually, these are pretty good gloves. It's not them, I'm afraid. Whatever, weightlifting is for intellectually impaired anyway. Say nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to be salty about this.
It was never my favorite either.
The lieutenant is obviously handling you.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I will try this again once I increase my physical instrument. But for now, let's just return. Ooh. Is this contact Mike the boxing champion? And what do you want?
Yes?
Oh, well, look at that. Point to your face. I shaved. I haven't actually used this dialogue so far.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
I guess he doesn't like it. What is it? You can tell me, Kim. I know. Stunning, right? I knew I shouldn't shave. I knew it, and I still did. What an idiot. No, it's completely stunning, right?
I'm really not sure about this turn of events. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover up the...
The what?
Yeah, damage. He means damage.
But it also made him look kinda old, to be honest.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
Also, I guess at some point I will try this Inland Empire check, but not now. I thought you wanted to talk to me, actually, because there was this... Yeah, there is like this, speech bubble over your face.
It's dark.
Oh,
and the
right,
flashlight
right.
works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Yes, I will do this. I totally forgot about that. Flashlight. There we go. Haven't been in the dark for quite some time. Now, I want to find that other radio computer again. And see if I can do something with that filament now. I mean, what are the odds that they use the same password for this one?
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Alright, let's insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Alright, let's press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
This is a human interface.
Right, I've heard all that before.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Alright, let's try the password for the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Alright, here we go. Afterlife death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule.
It worked.
After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Yeah, well, this is quite the rookie mistake, is it not?
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Nope, that's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Okay, let's press
casting
print.
with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Alright, let's read it.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about capital. I want to know about money. Yes, let's.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Riyal, but then came the delays.
That is a lot of money.
Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Riyal, with only half of the game finished.
So where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Okay, interesting. Anyway, tell me more about the workforce. Who worked here for how long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts.
2 marketing experts.
And a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations.
That seems to be a lot of, professional people, and it still failed.
Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists? That's a good question, Logic.
It didn't.
Okay, so why did it have so many artists if it didn't need them?
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
Again, I can't help but wonder if the writer or writers of this game include some personal experiences in these passages.
One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Well, I hope this is not some kind of personal experience here. So basically what you're saying is they had a wrong focus. They had too many artists and they should have hired more producers instead. Okay. Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Is it because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers, with their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches.
Yeah, I mean, they do include a lot of little details about the writers here, so I feel there is some personal element to this.
It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
Alright, so they were just too ambitious.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account.
I see.
They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination.
Yeah, that's usually not working.
They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap. I highly doubt it. Oh, so they were done in by their own ambition. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared.
So what exactly was the problem then?
That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
Okay, Soona just mentioned it. What exactly is that?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Okay.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
So there was a headless party member, and you could pick a head for them in the Valley of the Heads. Okay. This is some insane shit. Who were these people? How many heads were there? Yeah, this sounds rather insane.
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
And how many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that? That's pretty bad. So that's what did them in. That certainly sounds like a terrible idea. So how many combinations could you make out of them?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Uh-oh. Well, they're not even bothering to read this out. Oh boy, it's still continuing. And each of them is supposed to be voiced by a voice actor. Just going to keep going. I'm not sure if anything is going to come out of this, but now that I started it, I might as well go through with it. I feel this is like more heads than there are people on this planet. I mean, certainly it is, so how do you want to voice all of them?
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest.
I guess you're not really interested in that, huh? But it still continues. I'm going to keep going. Oh boy, and it's still not done. Just let the numbers wash over you, yes. And it goes on.
And that's it.
Okay. So the last few hundred numbers are all zeros. Interesting. So that's what did them in, I suppose.
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
The what now? This must be the anomaly Soona mentioned in the church log. Yes, clearly.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air?
When the project was returned, it was completely blank.
Huh.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
What? They lost the whole game and wouldn't even pay for it? Wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup? Yeah, I thought there was. That's what we're currently looking for, right? But yeah, they lost the whole game and wouldn't pay for it.
Always read the terms of service.
Oh dear.
And let's face it, they didn't have any money left for illegal action.
Right, but what about the backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred.
So I guess the basement was not off-site enough?
It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
And what does it say?
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch.
I see.
I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
It's not very convincing, is it? Seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Is there anything else from this lead programmer? Maybe not reasonable, but at least understandable?
That's not what her colleagues thought. She's right, actually. Nothing wrong with keeping this type of filament memory in a fridge.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it moved from the fridge into the ice maker, so I guess cold temperatures are good for it. So, anything else from this programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Alright, let's read them.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it.
Well, yeah, maybe it is doomed after all.
Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye.
Huh, maybe that's the church?
Saint-Brun 1147. That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Okay, so that's why they think the anomaly in the church is responsible for this. Alright, let's tear off the printout and throw it away, I guess.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the
let's remove the filament
of its glowing nest.
Just in case I want to pawn it in later. Now that we've read it, I guess I don't really need it. So I guess I will maybe hold on to it a while longer until we finish this work with Soona, but after that I'm sure I can pawn it in. Anyway, I guess I'm going to make a cut here and we will check out that ice cream maker in the next episode. So as always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.